guys, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a video, and hit that thumbs up or thumbs down button, either one. We like good and bad news here, so no problem, no problem. Today I'm going to be giving you guys my first impressions on the new Melt Cosmetics MaryJane Palette. So I thought we would do the first eye look together with it and give you my initial thoughts on the palette. So I picked this up at the Sephora sale, and I have been wanting to play with it so badly. I know you guys have probably seen this all over. I think a lot of people have picked it up. And I love Melt Cosmetics, and was so excited when I seen this that I did not get the Glam palette from Natasha Denona, because had I got that, I would not have been able to have seen the point of spending the $58 on getting this. So when I seen that this is what they were coming out with, I was then happy that I did not get that one from Natasha Denona. So this is what she looks like on the inside. It's got a mirror, and then all of this cool tone gray, smoky, just wonderful. The front of it has got glitters encapsulated. Can you hear them moving around in there? They move around. I don't know if the packaging says much about. It does not. I do know that these two shades on the end are probably going to be topper shades. Then you've got 4 mattes. 4 shimmers, and then the 2 toppers. So I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of swatches for you guys. You know, swatches are not my best forte, so bear with me. So I'm just going to go from here down, okay? So this one is MaryJane, and it is one of those toppers. So that's pretty. I like that. This is one of the mattes. I think it's called Gaspar. Mattes feel very soft. That's a really pretty grungy color. The next is Sweet Lucy. That's a nice one. Bomba is the next one. There we go. I get a little crooked. Clean my fingers off here so I can get some more swatched. Okay. The next one is Sensational, and it is a matte. I'm just going to go down my arm now. Excuse me. Santa Maria is the next one. Rubia is the next matte. Bow is the next shimmer. Let me clean my fingers off again and dry them off on my rag. The last matte is called Marie. It's a really pretty taupey color. Let me see if I can do that better so you can see it better. There we go. And then we have Cow, or is it? Oh no, it's K-A-L-I-E, Collie. Thought that was K-A-U for a minute. I don't have my glasses on. So there is that shade. It's very pretty. Most of everybody that I've seen talked about how they had trouble with those 2 topper shades, but during the swatches, I mean, they swatched pretty good. So, I mean, I even seen people having trouble swatching it. So, I don't know if the palettes are different or what, but I didn't seem to have any trouble with any of them. So, with that being said, the plan is to do the eyes first, and then I'll go off camera and finish up my makeup, and then come back and give you my thoughts. So I'm going to prime my eyes using the Revolution Conceal and Fix in Light Sand. So the only thing I have on my face right now is my Cicapair from Dr. Jart that tones down the redness. Just get us a base going. I don't know when that cut off. I hope just a minute ago. It wants to do an update, and it just kicked you right off. So I'm going to go on patting out my primer here. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush. I'm already picking brushes, and I don't even know what look I'm going to do yet. I think that I'm going to do a smoky eye. I think that's what I'm feeling. So I think that what I want to do is put that Sensational all over the lid. It's the darkest matte in the palette. So I think I actually want to pack that all over my lids. So let me take a different brush. If you wonder why I can't ever find brushes, guys, it's because this is my eye brushes. And this is what I'm working with, trying to find stuff in here. And I know, don't come for me, they all need washed. But that's why I can never find a brush. Okay, so I'm going to use this AOA E111. It's got a curve on it, but it's just a flat shader brush. And I'm going to go in with Sensational. I just packed that on there pretty good. And then I'm going to pat it on my eyelid. And this is why I wanted to do my eyes first. Because I felt like I wanted to do a smoky eye. And it can get kind of messy. So, this is why I like this brush. The corners of my eyes are very, very hooded. So, I like this angled flat brush to get right up in there. And I'll bring this up into my crease because I do have that hooded eye. So I will bring it on up so that I can prepare a fake crease when blending out, if that makes sense. That's what us people with hooded eyes have to do. We fake it till we make it. So far, that shadow has been very easy to work with. Let me pat that crease out. See, that brush just makes it so easy to get in small places. And it picks up pigment really well. It's just overall a really good brush. I've got 2 or 3 of them. I like them so much. I'm getting a little bit of fallout. I don't know if you can see that, but it's not a ton. Not for using such a dark color and packing it on. And mind you, I did not use a dark base under this. Usually when I do a dark smoky eye, I start out with a black on my lid or a dark brown. I wanted to see what this shadow could do on its own first. Okay. Now I'm going to take that fluffy brush that we were going to use a minute ago. And I'm just going to start trying to blend out these edges. No, nothing's on my brush right now. It's just a clean brush. It seems to be blending pretty good. I'm shocked at that too, because I've seen people that had trouble blending that out. I'm going to take a little bit of this Rubia right here. I'm just going to tap my brush in it lightly and then hit the excess off. And I'm just going to go around the edges with that. These are blending very easily into one another. I don't really see any places that it looks patchy or anything like that. I'm going to take my flat top Kabuki little eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to blend this some more. Now I'm going to go in with this Urban Decay brush. It's the E201. And I'm going to pick up that Mari, the lightest matte in the palette. And just hit the edges with that. Now, I'm going to take our packer brush that we were using and go back into Sensational, because all that blending, we lost some of that darkness on the lid. So I just want to go back and make sure that all that stays good and opaque on the lid. And just slightly fading up into the crease. And that's what I want right there. Okay. So now, I think what I'm going to do is, dun, 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 dun. I'm going to start out with this Bodyography Pro brush. It's a flat shader brush. And I'm going to start out, I think, with Sweet Lucy, which is this one. I think I'm going to put that on the outer corner, and I think I'm going to fade that into, I think I'm going to use Santa Maria. I'm going to put Santa Maria in the center, and then I think I'm going to put this Collie in the center. So Santa Maria is going over in the inner edge, Sweet Lucy in the outer edge, and Collie is going in the dead center. So let's start out with Sweet Lucy first. I've picked this up on my brush, and I'm going to spray it with a little bit of MAC 6 Plus. And I'm just going to start this out on the corner of my little eyeball. Well, I mean, it's on there. I just expected more of a punch, but, you know, it is what it is. So now I'm going to take Santa Maria. I'm going to spray her as well. And I'm going to put it on the inner corner. And even though she's wet, she's crumbly, guys. You see all this fall out on my face? So I'm so glad I done my face first. So now I'm going to take that Collie shade on another flat shader brush. Actually, it doesn't want to pick up very well. I'm just going to pick it up on my finger and dot that right in between those other two colors. And I'm going to bring it up just a little bit higher. And then take my brush and marry them together. This fallout is killing me. I can feel it rolling down my face. I like that. So now I need to do the same thing over here. Sorry if I'm breathing loud, guys. When I watch some of my videos back, I realize it sounds like I'm up in the camera breathing. And I've just unconsciously breathe hard all the time where my trachea is so small. I have to work harder to get the same amount of air in my pop because it's so much smaller. So it results in me sounding like I'm heavily breathing, which, I mean, I guess I am. Okay, so I'm just cleaning up all that fallout on the bottom. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and finish my face off camera. And then I will come back and finish up my lower lash line and all that good stuff and let you guys know my final thoughts on this first impressions, okay? All right, be right back. Okay, guys, I have finished up my face, put my lips on. The only thing that's left now is to put the eyeshadow on the lower lash line and my lower lash line mascara. So, I think I'm going to take... Okay. I'm going to take this small eyeshadow brush from $1 Billion Brushes. Just another little flat shader, but I'm just going to use the tip. And I'm going to take and put Rubia, this color right here, and under my lower lash line. Pick up just a little bit more because I want to start buffing it out just a little bit. Remember, this is a smoky eye, so you want to bring it down lower than what you normally would. Okay, now that we've got that lighter shade on, I'm going to go in with Sensational, which is the darkest one in the palette, which is what we've got all over the lid, and deepen it up. I'm not dragging it down. I'm leaving it closest to the lash line, but I'm not trying a whole lot to keep it precise. There we go. Now for lower line mascara, I'm going to use the Lash Sensational. I just got it on my face. That will be all right. It will dry. Let me get the biggest clump off. It will dry up. Okay, now I need a little bit of highlight. So I'm going to take this color Collie right here, I hope, on a brush, and pop it right there. Oh yeah, that is pretty. It's very pretty. Okay, guys, so this is the finished look, minus that bit of mascara. Let me see if I can pack all these brushes back in here and get that cleaned up off my face. And then I will let you guys know my final initial review thoughts. This stuff just wants to hang on. We will just have to see. Okay. This is good as it's going to get today. So, my thoughts on the palette. I like the palette. Like I said, judging by all the trouble that everybody seemed to be having, from what I've seen, I was really, really not looking forward to using it. I mean, I wanted to use it, but they had me almost running scared that it was going to be horrible. So, fix my little wings here. Guys, I'm so sorry about my hair. Again, I was going to fix it today. My neck and my back is still messed up pretty bad. I don't know what's going on with it, but it's moved farther down from my neck. It's now in my shoulder blades. So the less my hands can be up in my hair, the better off I am. So anyway, all of these mattes, I think I used almost every color, just about it. I did use all of the mattes except for this one. And I used all of the shimmers except for this one and this one. So I used a pretty good range of the palette. And my thoughts are, the mattes are excellent. They blend out beautifully. They blended easy together. No problems. It didn't get muddy. It's not patchy. I really love the way that those mattes look. As for the metallics and the toppers, The toppers are strictly going to be finger use only. They're not going to pick up correctly on a brush, which is fine. Some people's, some companies' eyeshadows are that way. As for the metallics, I would probably try a finger first. They did not want to work very well with a sprayed brush. I have come across that a few times, but not many. I mean, it did go on with a wet brush, but I think finger application would be better. And that's how I will try it the next time that I use it. If you guys would like for me to do a 2 looks, 1 palette using this palette, let me know. I don't care a bit to. It'll just give me an excuse to use it more, and I'm all about that. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you picked this up, let me know down below. If you have any questions or concerns with your palette, let me know that below too. Don't forget to let me know whether you would like another video using this palette, because I will definitely be more than glad to do that for you guys. And that's it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you don't like it, hit the thumbs down. That's fine too. But I hope you guys have a blessed and loved day. And I love you guys. Thank you. God bless.